Episcopal City Mission is an agency of Episcopal churches working together to bring social and economic change with special attention to the needs of low-income populations. We do this through three types of partnerships. We have partnerships with the diocese, partnerships with the parishes, and partnerships with the wider community.
My name is Hazel Johnson. I'm from Reno, Nevada, and I am a Life Together Fellow. What drew me to the ECM-funded Life Together program was it's called to do justice out in the world and to really do it from a faith perspective. I think what's really exciting about social justice, and especially organizing, is it gets at the root of the issue. We always say, if you could teach someone how to fish, you don't have to buy them fish. Who we teach in the organizing values is the folks who are the most affected by the issue at the heart of changing that. And so really was excited about the work that ECHO is doing up in the North Shore. And ECHO is the Essex County Community Organization. And it's a grassroots organization with 11 congregations that really works for social justice in the North Shore. I've just been so energized by the work that I've been doing at ECHO. And I know that I wouldn't have that if it weren't for Life Together.
The history of the three-sex legislation is that two separate bills came out of the House and the state Senate, and neither bill was particularly well crafted. It is now in the hands of the Joint Committee. Nevertheless, it's important for ECM and Episcopalians in general to be clear about where they stand on this kind of legislation, because regardless of what happens this year with this particular bill, these issues will stay with us. The work of the task force is to produce a resolution that can be fully talked about this fall prior to the convention and then brought up to the convention for a vote. I think it's important that the deaneries and the congregations spend time this fall talking about all matters related to what we as a government want to have as a framework for our criminal justice system. This is the perfect time for everyone to sort of speak freely about what is on their mind, what concerns them.
We are a statewide senior rights organization empowering seniors to have a voice on issues concerning both their lives as well as that of their communities. Burgess Urban Fund support helps to build the voice of seniors. It's not about supporting somebody to speak on their behalf, but really helping people to develop their own voice and their own power to really be at the table where decisions are being made. And as I said, these issues affect their ability to survive day to day. I've seen amazing leaders develop, folks that never saw themselves as leaders.
We are called rebel rousers, but we are not rebel rousers. We are just concerned about the plight of our seniors.
I found mass senior action brought more out of me than I realized I had in me. And some of the stuff that I learned, I wish I would have known all this stuff when my mother and father was alive. It's empowered me to educate other peoples on what mass senior action can do and what they can do for themselves.
One of our legislators have said that we are just greedy geezers, but we are not greedy. We're trying to preserve a better future for seniors and for the next generation.
So we tried to do a Brazilian program about 4 years ago, and it failed miserably. And the reason was because we were renting the church to the group, and everything was very siloed. And because of that, the different groups never got together. So we at St. Andrews tried to take this on ourselves and take the community and bring it in-house.
ECM funded the LDI training that 4 of us here at St. Andrews participated in. The team had decided, okay, we're going to do a children's festival. It was an incredible event here and showed us exactly what can come about when new ideas open up people's minds and their hearts. As we were going along and letting their church community, St. Andrews, know about the festival and what we wanted to do, the Nucleo just naturally came out of it. The Nucleo is a Saturday program where children come and learn about Brazilian culture, and they come and they learn language, and it gives them a greater sense of family. There's something very exciting seeing all of those children coming downstairs, rushing to their classrooms, and knowing that it's a part of St. Andrews, knowing that it's an ongoing sign of God's Spirit here in Framingham.
The program enriched our lives because our children, we have the opportunity to pass them our culture, our language, and when they come here, it's a little piece of Brazil. The program is connecting children from all cities, not only Framingham.
It's brought a new life into the church because the people see what is going on right in our own church from people from our own community.
It means that they can learn more about the country that I came from, and we make them more connected to the families there in Brazil, and we make us more united.
Suddenly I started seeing that this was part of my new ministry, that my spiritual life was going to be opening up in a very different way. My ministry has broadened in ways that I never ever could have thought.
Episcopal City Mission could not do half of what we do without our partners. So I want to say a special thank you to everyone that works with us to bring social and economic justice to our communities. Thank you so much for your partnership.
I just want to say thank you to ECM and especially to Katie Campbell-Simons for funding Life Together and for ECHO. Because without you funding these things, I wouldn't be here and I wouldn't be able to share this story and to be given life every day to wake up and just know that the work that I'm doing is worthwhile. So thank you all for making that possible.
Thanks again to Rui, Katie, and all of ECM for bringing issues of public policy and political work into the lives of the diocese.
I would like to thank you, ECM, because they helped us to build our community.
Thank you, ECM, for supporting and helping to build the voice of our communities and trusting that they know their own path.
Say thank you, ECM, because of funders like you, we're able to broaden our effectiveness in trying to get solutions to the problems.
Thank you, ECM, for your support of Mass Senior Action to empower seniors to fight for their rights and to help themselves empower themselves.
It's a huge blessing for us. Thank you very much.